I want to welcome you this morning to this wonderful, wonderful occasion that feels a little bit like heaven in this atmosphere. The joining together of Bryan and Hayley. I know today is going to be a day graced by God, but also we want to thank you for coming to be a part of it, and I know that God's grace is shining down on us today. The marriage union is the closest relationship that can exist between a man and a woman. And when they decide to join in marriage, they do so with the full understanding of how wonderful marriage is.
I don't mind rain or shine. You can always take my time. Throw it up against the wind. I'll thread it through your everything.
Today, Bryan and Hayley will pronounce vows, and they will exchange their pledges one to another. And as they pronounce their marriage vows in faith, I believe the power of God will go into operation today over their lives, and a miracle will take place.
Hayley, Proverbs 18:22 says, "He who finds a good wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord." I must be God's favorite because I hit the jackpot. Through the pressures of present and uncertainties of the future, I promise to be faithful to you. I promise to love, guide, and protect you as Christ does the church. I promise to be your best friend, to encourage you, inspire you, and to love you unconditionally through good times and bad times. From the moment you stepped out of your car in New Orleans, I knew I was going to marry you. When I looked up to see you chomping on beignets with white powder all over your face and your dress, I was certain there was no way that I could live the rest of my life without you.
Bryan, almost a year ago we said I do in the Pear courthouse. I could barely make it through repeating short words and phrases after the judge through my tears, so let's see if I can make it through full sentences today. Before I met you, I didn't think I could love, because I didn't know how. You have taught me how to love myself through believing the truths that God says about me and reminding me of them when I get lost in my thoughts. You taught me how to love God through appreciating what He has blessed me with. I could never explain the amount of love you have given to me already, demonstrating your grace, patience, and devotion. I may not deserve you, but I am so grateful that I get to spend the rest of my life trying to prove it.
And today, Bryan and Hayley wanted to be known that they did not get here all by themselves, that they have been loved and cared for by their families. And without you, this day would not be possible. Bryan, would you kiss your beautiful bride?
With you in my life, you in my life, you in my life.
Growing up, I prayed continuously for my wife, and to have you standing here in front of me today exceeds all expectations that I had. I have never felt so loved, cared for, and valued by someone. You encourage me to be the man that God created me to be. You bring out the best in me and help me to be the best version of myself. I can't wait to see what God has in store for our lives together. I love you so much.
With you in my life.